pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He's around first, heading for two. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So one gone with a runner at third. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McMahon hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Tapia takes his lead at third with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The set and the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
First pitch on the way. C.J. Cron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Reined in, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So here is Haven Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one. one of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ready with the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackmon on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Jonathan Daza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Up next, Dom Nunez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Next up is Ryan Rollison. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, and that will end the inning. Rockies. Digging in will be Nick Ahmed. He is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to hit is Carson Kelly. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Into the box, Christian Walker. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. High and deep down the left field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. McMahon's got it to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Matt Peacock is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Welcome back to Arizona, where the hometown Diamondbacks have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Right fielder, Charlie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Charlie Blackmon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Blackmon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This one's flared out toward left. Cabrera ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Trevor Story steps in now. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Blackmon, the runner at third. McMahon over at second. Story at first, one gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
The center fielder, number 2.
Next to hit, Jonathan Daza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Heading out towards shallow right. Smith is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Rockies lead the bottom of the inning now, and up next is Pavin Smith.
For the Diamondback, the right fielder.
In there, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ketel Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, left
So
field.
stepping in is David Peralta, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
The mound overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A little bit outside, 2-1. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 3.
Now it'll be Dom Nunez. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Full count, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Ryan Rollison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1, well below the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is there, 2 down. And stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Charlie Blackmon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, man.
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Three runs already home here. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rockies 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good productive AB to get this team going.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he misses 2-1. The count now is 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop.
First pitch
Nick
on its way.
Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
Kelly.
Carson Kelly, 1 for 1 with a single so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. McMahon gathers it in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Alex Young, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Daza. And now the first pitch.
Jonathan Daza.
Good. Change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a flare out toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. That's wide, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And the runner back easily. Daza gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's down into left center for a base hit. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Singled last time up. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Rollison.
Stepping in now, Ryan Rollison, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Raimel Tapia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Marte fields it cleanly. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Number 24, Ryan.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Behind 0-2 now. Nunez on third. Tapia on second. Blackman is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Next, it'll be Trevor Story, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
A swing and a miss is chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the base. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ready now is Christian Walker. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way.
Reddick.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Pavin Smith. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Reddick rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Now batting. Third baseman. Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Tapia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Cabrera is off of first with 2 away. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Colorado's out in front, 6-2. Jean Duplantier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in once again is C.J. Cron. He bounced out last time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Duplantier, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Jonathan Daza. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Here it comes, 2-0. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Next to stand in is Brendan Rodgers. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The second baseman, Eduardo.
Back up, and this is off the second base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker, from the stretch. Skied into very shallow right. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. D-backs are down on 7th inning, ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That misses 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game.
Injured for Colorado, number 76, Ryan Vilay.
Ryan Vilay at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 1-2. Vilay, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Raimel Tapia, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now Charlie Blackman, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Nunez at second, Tapia at first, 1 gone. In the dirt here, Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The third baseman.
So the next to bat will be Ryan McMahon. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next for Colorado.
So now here is Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. A little low. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Caleb Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Vogt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Justin Lawrence will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. At the plate now is Stephen Vogt. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Lawrence was born in Panama. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2015 MLB. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The right fielder.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Pavin Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A man at 3rd with 1 away. Popped him up. Crone has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball at the track.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Nunez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Now at the plate, here is Jonathan Daza. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats.
The center fielder, Jonathan.
Lifted in the air to right field. Smith has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Yep,
and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 balls and a strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Justin Lawrence. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating. And now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ball even at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Well, talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Taylor Clark comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ryan McMahon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
To the plate now Trevor Story. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Rockies are out in front, 13-2.
Now I'm part of the solution, my own personal retribution.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Blackmon going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Eduardo.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 13.
Next to dig in, Nick Ahmed. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and they remain well. Now to bat, C.J. Cron. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
In now, Jonathan Daza. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brendan.
Stepping in next, Brendan Rodgers. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Cron leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez singled in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Tim LaCastro will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next to the diamond.
Next, here is Christian Walker. Flew out last time up. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Arizona down to its last strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
14-2, the final score in this one. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ryan Rollison notches his 3rd win of the year. Matt Peacock was only able to rare 3.
Mm-hmm.